to myself when I started CrossFit, never train alone. Always have buddies and people that can push you along.
Shoulder mobility and hip mobility. Years playing rugby just completely messed up pretty much everything. Couldn't even squat, couldn't overhead squat. It took about 18 months to overhead squat a bar. So yeah, I'll definitely spend more time doing the shoulders.
More mobility.
Oh, much more mobility, yeah.
Get into the mobility from the start, work on your stretching, get a massages if that's what it takes. Couldn't even do an overhead squat with a bar when I started, and now I can snatch 84 kilos, so I've come a long way. And also probably to follow the programming as well, and not try for a 1 round every time you come in. Because you teach yourself bad habits, yeah, I still do. That's something I'm working on.
You're not quite following your own advice yet?
Not quite, I'm getting there.
Really work on my squats, my strength, and mobility, definitely mobility. So,
are you kind of just saying, just listen to your coaches more?
pretty much, yeah. My weaknesses are pretty much. Okay. But yeah, definitely. I think I've learned a lot over the last couple of years with anatomy and mobility. Definitely, that's so essential with CrossFit.
I think what I would tell myself is probably to do a bit more gymnastics, like focus on a bit more gymnastics, because that is probably my weakest thing that I need to work on.
Work on mobility earlier instead of trying to lift everything heavy all the time.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I thought that was the goal. Just put as much weight on as I could and try and muscle it up, but definitely should have worked on technique earlier. So trying to fine tune stuff like that. And I reckon if I went that way I probably would have progressed a bit quicker, whereas I just muscled everything for the first year and then got stuck and couldn't go anywhere, and then went back to the start, worked on technique, and now I feel so much better in like everything I do really. So should have done technique earlier.
To not rush and to give yourself time to build up your skills and my fitness slower, not so quickly.
Did you become fit too quickly?
No, definitely not.
Too quick.
No, definitely not.
What mistakes do you reckon you made in the beginning?
Yeah, I went too overtrained. I went too hard, too quick.
I'd probably give myself the advice to start earlier and start as early as possible, just because I love it and I would have loved to have the opportunity to spend longer at a higher level.
First couple of months, don't go out too hard. Probably.
And what do you mean with too hard? Like the weights or the speed?
Oh, the speed. Don't go all out first 2 rounds. Get stronger, get better flexibility in my body, learn how to stretch properly before and after sessions, so you're not in pain all the time and not sore. Yeah.
Do you do that now?
Yes. A lot more stretching now before and after, and recovery sessions to help out.
Be patient and practice fundamentals more, like gymnastic stuff. Really don't rush into like trying to do kipping before you can do strict pull-ups, and because that's really affected me now. Like I had to go back and retrain myself and with the kipping and then chest to bars and stuff like that. So I would definitely like just stay there until you get it and then move up.